up in the tree. It is wet, it is windy. There's been better weather conditions for playing than this, but the Hawks are back. We're playing South City in the Cup. Please like and subscribe. First time playing in a month. Up the Hawks. Lovely. What?
No one's got stuff.
It's alright.
What do you mean it's alright? Me.
What do you reckon, the Hawks are back?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Gonna win?
I reckon so.
Oh.
I reckon we got it. Well, no, we got it in order this time because they're a good team, but we were shit last time.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get up to see that. Oh.
Hey, we'll play with that.
It'll do.
Skip out, bounce when you skip.
Oh, it's professional. That is mustard.
Same again.
Well, they've only got 5.
They'll have more, but they said that there's nobody else here at the moment.
There's 5 of them?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There was like, I should have a penalty shootout to see who wins.
Oh my god.
Don't fancy it, I'm telling you.
Any danger of a clean sheet or a goal? Or both?
Probably not today.
Probably not. Alright. That's nice.
I'm saying we just let a pump up.
Not refereeing, are you going to be assessing this ref's performance?
Yeah, I assess everyone's performance, including the camera work.
Okay, alright, I'll try and get that on cue.
Thank you. I've seen the little shroud it's got.
George, biggest player on the pitch? In there, in the heart.
Yeah. That's
What are you feeling today?
no, I'm up for it, to be fair.
You're up for it?
Yeah, I reckon we're going to do it.
We're going to do him?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Say no more. Mark, you're leaving the club in a few months. What are you saying? You want to win a title this year and win a cup?
Yeah, league and cup, hopefully.
Important we win this one, isn't it?
2 big games against each other, isn't it? So we'll see how it goes.
Up the bloody Hawks.
Yeah, the bloody Hawks.
Any danger of you scoring a goal today then, Luke?
Possibly, if it's onside. No.
Awful stuff last time. Kaelan, first game in a month. Feeling a bit rusty, are we?
Yeah, mate. Bit cold, bit chilly. All right conditions. We'll just have to see how it goes. But I think the calves are pulling up as always, mate. I think we'll see that second half. Can't last 60 minutes, but.
Oh no.
I just want everyone to listen. We're going to play 4-4-2. We've seen the lineup, and we just want to talk about what happened last time we played them. Last time we played them, we sat off too much in the first half on the edge of our box, and we 2-0 or 3-1 down at half time. I don't know. 2-1, I think, maybe. 1-0? Oh. I don't know, but we're getting back to it, basically. What we need to do is we need to meet them high, which means Mark, it's your responsibility to lead the line. Lewis, you just got to follow him up. Every time we get the opportunity, let's get as close to the halfway line as we can. And ultimately, the central midfielders look over your shoulder, see where your centre-backs are, and put in a sensible gap. I don't want the centre-backs coming up and you two being on top of each other. It doesn't make sense. We are not going to press them for 90 minutes. It doesn't make sense. So make ourselves compact. That means centre-backs on the halfway line, tight in midfield, and then the front two tight. And when they try and come forward, that's where you put the squeeze on. Squeeze them inside. We've got a much smaller pitch than they do. We should be able to squeeze them off the pitch. Let's make sure we're at it from the get-go. If you don't have a bit of mud on you in the first 5 minutes, get some mud on you. Get stuck in, get into it, roll up. But let's also focus on not causing ourselves any issues with the referee. Playing to the last blow of the whistle as well. Doesn't matter if we go a goal down. We learned this last time we played them. It's your own responsibility to pad yourself up. If we go 1 goal, 2 goals down, you can turn that around. We just got to keep playing. Have a look at what we're doing wrong if it comes, and talk. Just talk. Yeah, we'll get babes to talk to each other. Cool.
Your first Horton Hawks lineup for 2022 is here. It's a really tough game, so we've had to go with the safe, spiffing, sturdy, sexy safe hands and Sam Hennon, trying to keep us a clean sheet in goal. Across the back four, it's comprised of Hamish Simmons in left back, Caelan Dillon in right back, Mark Richardson centre back, with the smallest centre back in the league in Lewis Dawkins. A bit of strength in midfield via Harry Barrett, and some legs in Ben Whittam, with Charlie Barrett on the right and George Leahy on the left. Lewis's older brother Luke up top, that's exactly as we know him as, Lewis's older brother, partnered by Jack Ormiston to tee up an absolute humdinger of a game. Jack Ormy rounding off the team. On the bench, we've actually got a few options. Turns out all the lads kind of fancy it in the new year. On the bench, we've got Dan Loughton, Joel Parker and Adam Baker. Unbelievable scenes. And welcome back. It's Horton Hawks versus South City. We've not played in about a month and a half, and it's first place of each second place in the league. This is actually a cup draw though, so promises to be a great game. Someone's W has to go. Someone's going to collect an L here. Early stages of this game, South City have been getting the better of the Hawks, and it's a decent ball in behind. Sam's got to be brave here, and he is. Gets clipped a little bit there, but looks like he's going to get on with the game with no real complaints. South City causing the Hawks a little bit of trouble on the edge of their box. A lot of bodies flying around. Long ball from Mark, bit of a clearance, and Jacko's going to put on the burners. Manages to get in behind the South City defence, and they've recovered pretty well. Charlie's at the back post if he can just get his head up. It's a bit too much pressure on him there to actually make something of that. Now he's got control of the ball. Cross it into the box. Charlie Barrett coming in late. Can't quite get onto it. Luke Dawkins with a hit. Unbelievable effort. You'd love to see that nestle in the top corner, but it goes just wide of the post. Harry Barrett got control of the ball, just looks to beat his man and does so. Skips past him really, on his left foot, knocks it to the edge of the box, no one's there to claim it. Charlie Barrett comes to the edge to pick things up, drops a shoulder, gets it onto his less favoured left foot, and you can kind of tell, takes a deflection on the way, but a decent effort from Charlie Barrett there. Hawks again, the ones applying the pressure, and decent ball into the box by Hamish Simmons, and that comes off the bar. It's really unlucky there. Don't think the keeper was going to get it, but also at the same time, don't ever think really it was going in. Ben Whittam claims the ball, doing really well in the middle there. Jacko now gets it, takes a shot from distance. Keeper spills that, and Mark Richards, rightly so, asking someone to get in on it, but it's a little bit of an arse when we're shooting from 35 yards, so decent play from the Hawks. South City now come forwards. Great play, played through by the number 8, and across the front of goal, and that was probably the best chance of the game so far. Bit of control in midfield by the South City number 4, and Hawks applying pressure. There's a nutmeg in there. Harry Barrett drops his shoulder, picks out Charlie Barrett. Now he's just got to beat his man. Yeah, and he gets past him relatively easy. That's always a free kick every day of the week. Another decent ball into the box by the Hawks. It's bouncing around. Mark Richards kind of shielding the ball relatively well. Balling around. Jack's just got to finish that. Snatches at it again. Charlie gets it. Taking too long on it now and snatches at it. And that's not the most beautiful moment, but a sign of what's to come. We're playing well. Jacko with some sharp feet in there. Knocks it back to Charlie, who's given that away sloppily, and Caelan's also been beaten here. Charlie bombing across, keen to get hold of the ball, and that is not a great challenge. He's not actually touched his man, and he's landed a little bit of a, not even sure I can call that a headbutt. It was almost a headbutt. Ref's got a little bit of a job on his hands there. It was a big challenge, not really much contact, and Charlie's been shown a yellow there. And as for the South City number 7, looks like he's going to get a yellow too from the ref, who's dealt with that really well, to be fair. South City come forward again. Lewis Dawkins just got to stand his man up. He's not quite done well enough. Number 11. And it looks like from that shot's missed by quite some way, and we've potentially lost our match ball, which is our best match ball by some way. And Sam's making a limp effort to try and get that down from the tree, like he's going to reach it from where he was, but there you go, we move. Big challenge by the South City player, and Harry's landed one on him there, and again, I'm not sure how severe that is, but there's a lot of complaints here, and number 7 gets up, which is fair enough. Looks like he's taken a little bit of a knock though, and Harry might be fortunate to get away without a booking here. Simmons on the throw-in, and picks out Jack Orme, who's using his body well. Harry Barrett picks it up. Yeah, he's been body checked there, and that's got to be a free kick. Yeah, free kick to the Hawks. Coming up towards the end of the second half now, and we could do with finding a lead. Looks like Jacko's going to line up to hit this one though. So he does. Keeper spilt that. Mark Richards on point to get in and follow it up. Looks like the Lino's now trying to put up a late flag after a few questions from his teammates, but the ref's not having it. Ben Whittam got the ball here, slips it through. It's taken a lucky deflection. It's with Luke Dawkins, who's really not done much with that. It is his left foot. South City taking advantage of Mark's slip there, and they've got a chance to equalise late on in this half. Number 16 with good opportunity. It's a low-driven shot and not quite enough on it, but a really good effort from South City. Good attack, and 16 nearly with the Midas touch there. Ben Whitten been everywhere in this game, and he knocks it into Jack Orme, snatches at it, goes into the bottom corner, and it's a great save by the goalie. Decent ball into the box by Jack Orme now. Harry Barrett gets up, can't quite get to it. Their left back's going to try and get rid of this, and he does so, and it looks like the ref's blown up for half time there.
The only times we've looked like we're in danger are for two reasons, as far as I've seen. Alex will have his say in a second. But one is that there's not enough communication between the centre backs and the centre mids. It only happened a couple of times, but sometimes there's a 20 or 30 yard gap there, and they're the only chance we can see. Again, the other one is we've gone forward on attack, and our right mid and left mid with stayed up too high. We're playing a 4-4-2, and the centre mids are on their own. They're just playing around us. So it's
just very quickly on that. Like, it's hard to gauge like the gap because you obviously at the start trying to get up. So that's what we're doing. So it's like it's obviously not going to be perfect every time. I appreciate what you're saying. You just need a bit of chat, but particularly because they're playing similar to how Riverside play, where they basically almost have a three-man midfield, and therefore as soon as we get the ball, they're basically a three-man strike force, where one of them will just sit right in behind their strikers. So it's very hard to gauge.
Yeah,
and obviously to keep track when they're going to it.
I get that, but there's sometimes going to be a few gaps, but we've got to try. I don't want to go the mindset that it's difficult, so we can't do it. It's just a little bit of talking. Yeah. Mark, if you see that they're 40 yards in front of you, call them back.
But then because there's times where you're up, and like so is Ben, and it takes one of you just to go, oh hang on,
or someone behind you to shout them, and that's it. Yeah. So that's that. I would agree.
It's better than no instructor there.
Yeah. So the wide men as well. When we go forward with great pace. In terms of coming back, sometimes we just kind of leave our fullbacks a bit exposed. We're talking about an extra 10 or 15 yards quicker. Just a tiny bit more, and we're protected and we're more in shape.
There's times where we play the ball over the top and Jacko's got onto it, and then Jacko's going down the line, and there's no one actually in there. So then he's got to be comfortable with that.
This is the thing, it's going to be a tight game. We're not going to smash six past them. We've got to accept that. A little bit of magic from Jack might get a goal, following up on the shots is key. Now, second half, if we get another goal, definitely we drop into a 4-5-1, okay? Luke, you'll come into midfield, we'll stick with the same two, we'll have Luke just in front of you, but we'll be really tight and condensed in there. Same with the right mid and left mid. If we're 2-goal buffer, we will just naturally sit tighter. That doesn't mean we go deep, that means we're compressed, okay? So we're still up on the halfway line, but we're not playing wingers, we're playing left mid, right mid, tight to the fullbacks. Now, if it stays 1-0 for the game, similar game plan. As it goes on, Luke's going to drop deeper and deeper, Jack's going to be on the edge of their last man. And you've not in a funny way, you've not done loads of running so far, because it's not been like that. So as the game opens up and they get tired, we get the opportunity to play over the top for them.
Because what I will say is, right, the ref already called me about you, about doing sarcastic answers and stuff like that. If he talks to you, just fucking accept it.
So when that happens, I don't think I was angry at all. Let's let me talk, right? I need the boys on the sideline to do it for me. He headbutted me. He should have been sent off. None of you back me up. It's ridiculous.
No, lads.
The boys for me. Guys, you can't be put.
Look, I get it. We'll talk about it full time, okay? The important thing for the next 45 minutes, put it to the side. We have 11 men on the pitch for the full game. That is 100% the key element.
I get that, but the ref called me.
I know. So he knows that as well. He knows we want 11 men on the pitch. We all know it. Yeah. We all focus on it. We all help each other. That means put an arm around him if he needs it.
Yeah.
Whether you're 100% right and everyone agrees with you, or you're 100% wrong and everyone disagrees with you, it's just the next 45 minutes. It's the same for everyone. Harry, same big tackles are fine. If he pulls you and he books you, it's fine. We let it go. Yellow cards aren't the end of the world. No red.
Yeah. Boys, it's excellent from the sideline. Just keep that in possession, make it as wide as you can, out of possession, make it compact, just stifle them. Number 8 is getting frustrated now. He can't get on the ball, he can't do what he wants to do. Okay, just keep that. One real picky thing, you've got to be starting winning those second balls. Yeah, there's a few loose balls where they are getting the ball and they're looking for that dive.
But that also comes from them having the three out.
That's the thing.
So that's why we need to be. And that's why Luke will drop. We naturally want you to be a tiny bit deeper anyway in the second half, almost like a centre forward. But look, it's game management. If you're in the middle of that pitch and we see we're getting outnumbered, Harry or Ben pulling in deeper. If our right mid or left mid is too high up, Kalen, George or Hamish whoever's playing left back at any time, pull them a little bit further back, okay?
That's one other thing before we go on. I appreciate some people may get frustrated about it. It's such a kind of easy game where there's a lot of lumping it, but I mean, lump it if you have any doubt, because trying to play through the midfield on this pitch when it's 2 versus 3 a lot of the time ain't going to work. So lump it is fine. That's also no weakness going to be anyway.
He fucking pegged me.
Just
Go on, boys, big on boys.
Welcome back to the second half. The Hawks had a really good start to the game, 1-0 up, and Jack Ormey's going to take this corner early on. Charlie gets up, wins it. Almost looks like it's going to drop in at the back post, but not quite so. South City now chasing down the ball, and he does well to win it there. Gets past a man, number 8, who's a really cracking player to be fair, takes an effort, but it's well blocked by Mark Richard. Getting close to the byline, a lot of battling. This has been a real slog here, and Ben wins the ball. Goes on to Jacko. Oh, and I love to see him following that run. Look at all the space he's opened up. Just got to find a decent pass, and he's passed it into the goal. Goalie was not expecting that. I don't think he was expecting that, but that puts the Hawks 2-0 up, and it's suddenly looking a lot more comfortable than it was. Unbelievable play from Ben Whittam, and really deserves that. South City with a decent ball into the box. They get up and win that well, and it flashes wide of the post. Another decent opportunity for them, but Hawks just about get away. South City again really applying the pressure now. Hawks trying to pick him off, but giving away a free kick. South City play steps up, and we've seen better efforts than that. That's unfortunate. Sam looking to go long now, and it's a decent ball up towards Jacko, and a bit of a lazy leg there by the South City defender, and Jacko looks to be in. He's being pulled all over the place, but it doesn't matter. What a finish by Jack Ormiston, and Hawks are now 3 up. It's really not a reflection of the game, but we'll take it. We don't care.
Yeah, 15 lads. Steve made it about 11.
Harry Barrett with some nice touches to get past the South City player. Luke takes it on his thigh, and the Reds through Jack Ormey, who's again got a man on his shoulder. Does so well to control that and finish it, and the Hawks are in 4-0 up. It's dreamland.
Steve made it about 11. Seems right. Yeah, good.
Another long ball up, and the South City not dealing with anything now. It looks like they've half given up. Decent ball through by Jacko. Luke's just got to do something with it. Tries to lob the goalie, and it's pretty unlucky. The goalie wasn't the tallest, and that's a good route to goal, but unfortunate. South City now coming forward with an attack, trying to maybe get a consolation goal here. So getting a little bit physical out there. Jacko clears the ball, and he's left something a little bit late on him there. Don't think Jacko particularly cares, or anyone really, but the ref's going to book him for his work. So number 10's also getting in the book there. It's not actually been that badly contested game, but now they're getting a bit frustrated because Jack put his hand on the back of his head. All seems a bit something or nothing. Hawks come forward again. George Leahy picks someone's pocket, and Ben Whittam slots through Luke Dawkins. It's brilliant football now. Luke Dawkins doing well to get there. Plays in Jacko. It's time to take a touch, and what a finish that is. That is 5-0 to the Hawks. Jacko with a second half hat-trick after pretty much going missing in the first half. We don't want to talk about that though.
Oh my god! Wow!
It's a fairly contested game. Refs had a blinder really. Managed that really well. Hard when it's a big clash between two teams gunning for a trophy.
We just played it right. The shape was so key. Everyone played really well, and I know you were a little bit out of the game for a long period. That's why we need you up there. You've got 1 or 2 chances, you bury them. It's a sensible way to play. Football was great. It was tricky out there. Got tricky at points, but can't complain. So I'll keep it nice and short. There was so many good performances out there. But my man of the match is Ben Witt. No, it's so good, mate. The energy you've got in that midfield is ridiculous, and it's just there were so many good performances. But you were just different level today. So.
What'd you make of him get man of the match then? Fair call?
Me and Jacko said, what else can we do?
Mate, but did you see him in midfield? Come on.
Jacko 3 goals, 2 assists. I got the pivotal goal to start the game and a clean sheet. Just after 10 minutes. What did he do?
What did he do? He got an unbelievable goal. What a screamer that was.
Mate, no keeper in the world saving that. I'm the keeper saving that.
It was completely disguised. You even kicked the floor a bit to dummy.
To the byline outside of the boot.
Is it Maicon? It was Maicon, not Thiago Silva.
No, was it?
Thiago Silva?
Yeah, no, Thiago Silva did. No, he just went out, didn't it? He was at PSG. Anyway, I'm on a different level.
Yeah. Oh, how'd you like that?
Never in doubt, though.
It's unreal, isn't it? How good are you?
Oh, don't.
If you were an extra foot taller, you might go pro.
I could, I reckon. But I'm not, so...
Deal with the cards you got.
Exactly.
You just about had to get on the pitch. How the ankle faring up?
Ankle's right. I think I have more touches with my nose than my feet.
Yeah, that one that hit your chin. We are actually really good now. Did you get a hat-trick? Yeah. That is ridiculous. I know. You just didn't play for 70 minutes.
I don't need to. I got 2 assists and a hat-trick, but no man of the match.
Okay, and that's the first game in the new year. Quality win from the lads. South City is such a good side. They're the best side we've played this year by a mile. And the scoreline does flatter us, but we played so well. So we've got another game against them in the league to go yet. And I think, to be honest, that will decide who wins the league. But good side. What a performance from our boys. Unbelievable. Ben Whittam, brilliant. Charlie Barrett, Harry Barrett, Jack Ormson, Mark Richards, just to name a few. So many good performances. I'm chuffed. I didn't really want to get out of bed this morning when it was tipping it down rain, but now I'm chuffed. Going to the pub, we're tight with a few scenes there, but up the bloody Hawks. We back, baby.
Wait a minute.
Oh, who's that?
Wait a minute.
Is that him?
There's about 10 stone next to him. Look at him. Look on him. You edited that.